There's this particular YouTuber that is always talking about South Africa. Like he sits down and analyzes South Africa politics and everything that happens in South Africa. And he complained terribly that South Africans, especially the black South Africans, come to his comment section to insult him and his wife, to call them names and debunk what he's saying. But what that guy doesn't know is that most South Africans do not watch these videos. They just look at the caption. So whether you're talking good about them, you're talking bad about them, they don't care. As far as the caption is saying South Africa must move to Zimbabwe, for example, they will come for you. They don't care whether the person is actually saying the truth or the person is saying it for their own benefit. All they know is to fire back. And then when they come to you and you fire them back, they'll say you are responding to them in a harsh tone or you are disrespectful. That's what they do. So it's high time, sir, you knew their way of life. They don't watch your videos. Only a few of them watch your videos. They do not watch your videos, and that is why they keep dropping derogatory comments on the video. So this guy was saying that they are dividing South Africa and that South Africans are not aware, especially the black ones, that they are very, very far away from knowing what is going on, that these people will come with a soft tone and gradually will take over the land, that it's high time they woke up so that they don't go back to apartheid again. And then the people on the comment section said, white people can go back to Europe if they can't coexist with the black people. Are you hearing that? Europe is free. How ridiculous would African be if they had to ask France or any European country to be divided in order to cater for blacks? Africa belongs to the native people of South Africa. Go to your ancestral land, Europe. This person said, you are late. We did a petition before election. This guy's South Africa passport is getting revoked. Okay. Oh. This one said, I saw this and I commented on one of the podcasts, but black Africans attacked me because I'm Nigerian. European immigrants have taken over South Africa. They are not complaining. All they do or know is to attack black Africans. This one say, are black South Africans not educated? Why are they all blindfolded with the past crumbling glory of South Africa? This other person said, the Western Cape is part South African. No one person or political party owns West Cape. The same as the Zulus want KwaZulu Natal as an individual recognized country run and governed by Zulus people. But what stuff is going to not happen? That stuff is not going to happen. That's what he wanted to say. South Africans made of black African, white Cape colored Indians, Greeks, Portuguese, and Lebanese, Japanese have legal papers. Okay, enemies of Africa. It's African help them all this from the beginning. They should be typing what someone can read. From the beginning, we sold with our own people, so it's not surprise. I don't understand how come someone from British come give instructions. These people no unite is power. He wanted to say no unity is power. So they make sure they divide people. We must rise up and come together to fight against these people. You see, South Africans are here opening up. But if it was in Nigeria, if it were in Nigeria who was having this channel, they will come for me. But thank God this is this guy here. Maybe because he's white, he's colored, maybe that's why. I don't know. This one say, Phil, Greg is not black South African problem, but Chidinma is. They will never listen to Julius Malema. Not now, not tomorrow. This one said, a channel like yours may be founded by the same Phil Craig to propagate his ideology. This one say, hi Pat and my lady, what a guide to our brothers and sisters. This one say, your hatred for South Africa will not make your country better. South Africa is doing well against your pull down syndrome. South Africa is a much better country with plenty of opportunities. That is not exactly what this guy is saying. You are missing the point. That's the problem with you South Africans. Calm down and listen to the context of what the person is saying. You're already... Anyway, this one say, optics, the A continent, once having no borders. The undated version, what? To continue dividing what is now known as said name, country, kingdoms, territories. Where else do they want that? Because this guy was saying that in South Africa, allowing another country to exist inside South Africa that will not be loyal to the government of South Africa and not use their rands and do everything on their own, that can bring a lot of bad energy to South Africa, and one day they'll wake up and see that they've taken over their land. This guy is just being concerned about black South African, but you know them now. They love their white Africans so much, South Africans so much, so they don't listen. This one say, I'm sure your South African government knows the impact of losing the human resources offered by African residents, which black South Africans unfortunately can't. Unfortunately, sans locals don't understand how the economy runs, hence all the historia xenophobic rantings. Do you understand? They don't understand because they're always fighting people. This one say Ukraine and Israel, on other hand, to teach us a lesson. After they deport Phil, the seed has been planted in white minds. The kank is not what my ancestors died for. The whites no longer fear a civil war cause of their new friends. Orania was a big mistake, beat, but gave them balls to challenge us. If the whites want a civil war, Mandela is not here to save them this time. Greedy whites taking more land, when will their greed end? They will only take cape from true blood. Are you seeing? So there are some South Africans that understand what this guy is saying. Some are yet to understand. They are still fighting the guy. This one say black South Africans believe one day they will wake up. This one say, I know the colored wouldn't mind being away from the rest of the darks. The darkies. This one say appetite didn't teach our people nothing. The mind of South African blacks need to be decolonized. Exactly. Ha! The movie District 9 is based on the historic trauma of our people. This one say, I am happy to discover your channel. They don't know. This guy is helping you fight. You are insulting him. He said, I'm happy to discover your channel. I have immediately subscribed. You are right, my brother and sister. Keep teaching black South Africans because they are asleep like a bunch of dash dash dash. This one say black South African did not defeat the white South Africa. White South Africa and Israel enjoyed same geopolitical position to the west. Hence, whites still run the show. Each time we make a move on land, they run the American and UN alleging white genocide. Then everyone, including many African outside of South Africa, start criticizing us. Mugabe did eventually made a move in Zimbabwe. Well, look what happened to Zimbabwe. Let's just say we know him well. He couldn't even get 7,000 signatures to be in the ballot. No one is taking him seriously. Prior to that, he got 0.1% vote. Is that not deeply really? This one say, we know him very well. Okay, we have read that. This one say, how funny my African brothers are saying nothing about these British colonizers claiming to be African. But when it comes to other African sisters, Chidinma, our energy goes to 100 criticizing we Africans are hypocrites. Exactly, exactly. They never come out to say this thing you are doing is bad. You see the whites colonizing you but immediately they saw Chidinma because she's Nigerian. They came out and wore their fighting cap. This one said, African Unite. He said, hey, Patrick, love that impression of how rich Africans respond to court judgment. Very accurate. They need more. This one said, the blacks on South Africans gave those racists a lot of power. Now they are killing them and feeding them to their pigs. The business of accommodation is laughable and stupid. Those whites don't want anything to do with blacks. My people are delusional and naive. This one say, Phil Greg is white and getting the white privilege. How come black South Africans put all their energy on Chidinma, her South Africans nationality, etc., but completely quiet about Phil Greg? can any black South African go to England and do this? Hey, this one say none of your problems. So immediately they said that people replied to, I say, because you are very lot and benefit from the land. Whilst the black indigenous South Africans are busy dancing on TikTok, you are happy when black South Africans direct their attention and energy on their black fellow blacks people from Africa instead of them stealing everything from their land colonizer. Who are you? You do know that person that said that is a white. So this South African responded and said, you are happy that South Africans are on TikTok begging for money when you people are busy eating fat because you belong to the white people. You see, this South Africans, black South Africans, wake up and stop fighting Nigeria. Nigerians are not your problem. Chidima is not your problem. This one say, who are you? You think all Africans are the same? Then you never met in Nigeria and go do that nonsense in Europe. Don't even bother to reply because your opinion utterly rubbish and the audacity. Hey God, this one say, who are you? Okay, is responding to the person who is even helping them. You see, South Africans, the black South Africans, they need to do better. This one say, but it is your problem. You seem to care about it. You are completely clueless while white foreigners are still going your land, owning your land and your minds. The only thing you have is to courage to talk about criticizing your fellow black Africans, and that's the truth. This one said the stupid word, certain friends, whatever, San Africans busy chasing other fellow Africans. He says South Africans, that's what he wanted to say, but he used an abusive word. Chasing other African countries, their eyes will open very soon. Invaders from other continents to create political party. Exactly. The whites want to create their own political party. Oh, gay. You see that's why you people need to be very careful. They feel Greg guy. They said he's about to create another political party in South Africa, and South Africans need to be very careful. You understand? They need to be very careful. Wonder shall never end. Though. This one say, we Nigerians stand with white South Africans to claim their remaining land that xenophobia Satan. Hi God, Nigerians, you leave these people. They're already going through a lot. Don't add to their a lot. Do not add to their a lot. Phil Greg, don't divide South Africa or allow them to eat their own. Yeah, allow them eat their own. Don't do this to them. Thank you guys for watching. See you in our next one. Bye. Keep being positive and leave others out of your business.